Abraham and I bought a school bus. It is a 2001 Amtran skoolie. It has a DT466E engine with a 3060 transmission. It came with new not new tires, but fairly good tires and new batteries, and it also had maintenance done to it. What else did it have?
No.
You don't know? Anyways, it was a great deal, and the owner that we bought it from was really sweet, and we've been praying for this school bus, and we really think that this was the right one. So we're gonna go ahead and show you it. So we have 228,000 miles on this bus. We have air brakes. We also have the 3060 transmission, which is important because we want to haul things like our car on the back of the bus. We also have this cool light monitor that shows you which lights you're using, which there's a lot of lights on a school bus if you didn't know that. And we have 40 feet to work with. This bus is huge. Come on. Get it, Lita. Anyways, another great thing about this bus is that it came with new batteries. Also, 90% of the tread was on the tires. Another big thing we were looking for was good tires, because these tires cost a lot of money. And these are pretty much new. Like, these are great tires.
Wow.
Although the bus had a lot of great things, after we just bought it, we discovered it was leaking a lot of oil, and it was all over my car because I was driving behind Abraham. So our little, 4 or 5 hour drive extended. Now keep in mind, school buses don't go very fast, but this one goes to at least 65, 70. But because it was leaking oil, we constantly had to stop and replace this oil.
Yeah, it turned into a 10-hour trip that was supposed to be 5 hours. We had to stop every single hour to put in at least 2 to 3 quarts.
Yeah.
And then her car was
it was
she
covered.
thought it was dirt.
I thought it was dirt at first,
like,
because
really?
I've never ridden behind a big bus before.
So then it ended up being diesel. Her car was completely covered in diesel. She didn't even call me whenever she was behind me. Oh, something's coming out. And then we as soon as we got home at 9:30, 10 o'clock, I was ready to go to bed.
But we washed my car.
I had to wash her car.
We had to get that oil off.
I didn't want it to get soaked into her paint and ruin her car. Yeah, it was a night. That was a long day.
The good news is that Abraham knows how to work on cars, and he dropped the transmission.
Hence cars.
And buses now. Anyways, he dropped the transmission, and luckily it was something as simple as a seal, so we're just gonna replace
but the seal, dropping that transmission took me 8 hours, and that's not typical for me. I can drop one in 2 hours, but this is because it's a bus.
It's huge. We should show them underneath the bus.
Yeah, we'll show you guys in a second here, but man, that transmission, taking that thing out, I had to keep getting out from underneath the bus, and my shop isn't the biggest for a bus. I've got minimal space. I had to keep crawling underneath the bus, and then out from under to get a tool. Then I had to go back underneath, get back under, and I was doing the army crawl because it was I couldn't touch the bottom of the bus. It was saturated in oil.
Anyways, you get the point. Abraham did a lot of hard work, and I'm very proud of him, and I'm just thankful that it's something we can fix. And yeah, let's just go ahead and show you underneath how big this thing really is.
We bought this thing for $3,000, and only because it had the engine, the transmission I wanted, tires, batteries, etc. The only thing was that it needs fuel injectors. It needs 4 out of 6, center line 6 there. Pretty big engine, 7.6 liter. Anyways. But it had a lot of work already done to it. It basically was built about rebuilt 4 years ago, but I guess they didn't get the seal in the back. So that thing was leaking really bad. It actually was so bad when I pulled the seal's cover off that I had, when I pulled the seal's cover off, the seal popped out with my fingers. It was way too easy to be, to come off like that. Anyways, that is the, this is the transmission.
Oh my goodness, it's so huge.
As you can see, I had to keep crawling in and out. But, yeah, this thing is huge. This thing is, I'm hoping this jack can actually jack it up, because I only let it down. But, this drive shaft, the drive shaft is right over there. That thing weighed at least 30 pounds for that little 1 foot of a drive shaft. So this is where the seal plate is going to go. I have to clean it all off still and everything like that, but luckily I didn't have to take the entire plate in between the transmission and the engine off. This right here, the entire thing.
This video is short and hopefully it meets your expectations. If you have any questions for us about the bus, please let us know. And I have a question for you. A lot of people in the skoolie community name their bus, so what should we name ours? Bye guys!
Bye.